Hello everyone, my name is Shay and I'm on my second tip for training a little dog with Animal Solutions Unlimited. And I'm using a little dog that we have again. Her name is Belly. And she's a mix of Dachshund and Miniature Pinscher. And yes, you can train Dachshunds to do things. They do have a stubborn streak, but yes, you can train Dachshund and Dachshund mixers. You need to start early because they do have a very good stubborn streak. So, when you do train your dog to go in the crate, which is what I'm going to show you today. Come on, Belly. Come on, Belly. Come on. You start off slow. You can put a treat in there with them, or if they're very nervous or whatever in the crate, you can start with the door open and let them go in and out as they please for a little while. But basically what you do is you train them to go in and out at first with the door shut for a second, 2 seconds, and then you will reward them. Go in there, Belly. You shut the door. Come on. Come on, Belly. And then you give them a treat. And I try to use their everyday food treat, which is what she eats as dog chow, so they can get used to eating their own dog food instead of eating treats all the time. If you keep giving them treats, sometimes they get adjusted to it and they don't want to eat it. Yeah. Belly, sit. Go in there. Second. Come on. Come on. Come on, Belly. Shut the door. Here, Belly. As you can see, she really likes her little den. Dogs love having dens. So if your dog is uncomfortable being in a spot like this by itself, it's probably because it's been around a lot of brothers and sisters and it hasn't gotten used to being by itself yet. But you can do that. It's possible with just about any dog. Most dogs will learn how to do that. So basically that's what you do. It's just a few seconds at a time. And then, treat it. And make sure that every time your dog does something that you're training it to do, that you give it a reward. You can also, go in there, Belly. Another thing you can also do is, which usually gets the dogs excited, so you want to be careful doing that. You can take them out of training. Come on, Belly. Come on. Come on. Come here, Belly. Yay! Good girl, Belly. Good girl, Belly. You can reward them like that. This dog loves to play, so she has no trouble with that kind of reward. It just depends on what your dog's personality is like or what your dog likes. Some dogs like toys. Which she likes toys. I can do it with toys with her. I can do it with treats. And I can do it with affection. Okay. Ready, Belly? Go in there. So that's about it. That's about it. That's all. It's very, very easy. Just repetition, everyday repetition. As if, you have a constant routine with your dog. And that's another thing. Dogs love routine. They thrive on routine. So if you do it every day, in and out of the crate, and the dog will get used to it, then you'll be on your way to having a dog that can stay in his crate. And then the hours will go on. Belly here, she's just about 9 months old. So she stays in the crate during the day, or when I'm not home, basically up to 4 or 5 hours a time. Because you don't want to go with little dogs, you don't want to let them, when you go to work, I know it's hard sometimes. People work 8, 10-hour days, 16-hour days. But little dogs don't need to be in a crate that long. They do not need to be in a crate that long. They need socialization. They should be around other dogs too, so they don't get to where they want to bite. They need to be around children. And they need to play. They need playtime. They need training. And the reason why they need training is because if you don't train a dog, it's gonna make up its own thing. It's gonna do what it wants. It's not gonna be a part of the family, like, you know, you would have manners. But that's about it. That's about it. And with that tip, and I hope I help some of you all out. Bye, Dad.